Hey, we're live, and mm, one moment, please. We're live. Bill Carroll is on site at the NFL Combine. It is 10:54 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and our coverage in this technically driven. Well, it's kind of weird because it's all technically driven, isn't it? It's just at different levels, but it's gone really well. Very well. Very well. And I'm hoping that you all enjoy this. And if you have any suggestions for improvement, please chime in. Definitely. Please chime in. Waiting for Bill to fire up his end of the stream. Uh, which I should be soon, I would think. It's 10:55. Let me just do this the old-fashioned way. We're live.
Oh, are you?
Yeah,
okay.
It's 10:56 now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, give me a second.
I think time flies for us folks. I'm hanging up, Bill. I'll see you.
Okay.
Oh, it just seemed like literally, folks, 5 minutes ago that Bill and I talked about getting on at 2:55. However, it was actually 10:21. So yeah, that 30 minutes of time, 32 minutes of time, 35 minutes of time elapsed in what feels like just 5 minutes of time. And a lot happened condensed in those 5 minutes, okay? A lot. Crazy. We have next Christopher Gonzalez, who is Bill Carroll's, I believe, top rated cornerback out of Oregon. He should be up next to the podium. We have Damian Smith from Cal, go Bears. And we have the standout from Illinois that has done such a fantastic job of where's Bill? Fantastic job. Hey, welcome everybody. Playing defense both in Illinois for, well, first of all, for Lovie Smith, right? And yeah, for Lovie Smith. Now, I am looking for a particular. Let's see here. What happened to Bill? Because that starts soon. Very soon. Oh, gosh. Where is that? Let me try this. Hold on a second. There, that'll do it. Yep. All right. So today being Thursday, we had Daniel Scott from Cal. I said Smith, but Scott. And then we also had Sidney Brown of Illinois. So Sidney Brown drew a crowd. One of the best DBs at the combine. But when I listened to him, I thought I was hearing the voice of a broadcaster. Smooth delivery, very cut, CEO level of presentation is what you get from him. Yeah, it's just no other way to describe the kind of image that Sidney Brown from Illinois puts out. Like he should run something. Like he should run something. Um, let's see if we're going on, or if Bill maybe has a connectivity problem. Because we're supposed to have gone on now. We're waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting. And there must be some technical issue because I know that he knows this is supposed to be just a 15-minute thing. And you would say, with who? And well, again, the idea is to get at 11 o'clock, which we're coming up on to. Christian Gonzalez, Oregon, he is at podium 1. Podium 1. Yeah. And it's 11 o'clock and he's starting. So let me see if Bill's having a hard time getting on. I don't know. Huh. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Waiting. Oh, let me see what something's going on. $11:01. Hey, your link is in the Twitter stream.
DMs, right? Yep.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. See, Bill is so excited to be there that I know what happened. He saw somebody and started talking. And Bill he'll get in there, he'll start jabbering. It's like, hey, Bill, we got to do that. Hey, Bill, okay. Whereas me, I don't spend a lot of time jabbering with folks. I'm always, this is what I got to get Bill to think like. I'm always looking for the next item of content. And so even if I'm talking to somebody, I'm talking with somebody with the objective of having them on. If they're not going to be on, then it's quite literally a waste of my time because I am there to produce content. I produce, and I want my company to produce a ton of content wherever we are. He says, I don't see a new link. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, he said he didn't see a new link. Let me do this. Oh, he got it. You found it. Good. You found it. Awesome.
Yeah, it was the Wi-Fi is kind of buggy here, so sometimes it takes things a while to pop.
Oh, right on. I figured as much. Yeah, hey, it's actually clearer. Interestingly, hey, you want to move closer to the podium 1?
No, I mean I'd like to, but I don't think it's likely to happen. Hold on, let me see something.
Funny. Folks, this is modern television, folks. This is in the era of 21st century. But going back to the pioneer days that I helped establish during the early aughts, and but technically culminating with the use of Ustream with the great Bill Chakas in 2007. Bill, yeah,
it's a weird thing.
Somebody's back. This is your guy, Bill. Oh gosh. This is the news. This is why they're all lined up like that. Waiting. Hey, Bill, can we get away from
Yeah.
those guys back? Like,
Maybe.
Well, just go someplace else. You don't have to be there. Just go someplace else.
Yeah, it gets worse, not better. I'm just warning you now, Zennie.
Well, yeah, but go to the left though, all the way to the other side. I mean, like all the way around.
Then I'll be like blocked by like the. Okay, I mean, I can try it, but it's not gonna look great. It'll be a very sideways at that point.
I'm gonna make it work for you. Trust me. Try it.
Rick.
Yeah, get Rick. Hey, Rick, how you doing?
Oh, Zennie again.
Zennie, what's happening, bro?
Hey, man, how you doing? Hey, yeah. What do you think about all this, Rick? What do you think about all this?
Over here, I got my crew.
Yes, he does.
Just kicking it in the combine.
Hey, everybody.
Your live stream.
Thank you. I can always spot Rick's people because they have the nicest jackets here. My God.
You didn't get the memo that they ain't supposed to look better than the host.
Oh, no. 'Cause this guy right here looks like he just gave him a shoot.
Oh, yeah, I did. Ready for my next
Okay, so it's bad everywhere, Zennie, but it gets worse now. Oh, God.
Keep going. There's that crevice in there. Yeah. See that behind that guy with the beige? Stop right there. Perfect. See? You're riding with me. You will always just a little bit more to the left, Bill. Yeah. Yeah, we had to get his face. We got to get the guy's face. Yeah, there you go.
The big system, man, having my length of rage, to have it as an advantage. And I'm definitely finna run support, so it's a blessing.
A lot, it's fun. I've been enjoying it. So you had a chance to
No, sir.
talking about
Oh yeah, man, it would be a blessing, man. Just having a guy like Michael in the front, man, making havoc. Being as a vet, Trayvon Diggs, man, soaking up all the knowledge. Having guys in the back end like Kurtz, man, Donald Wilson, and Donald with A&M. So yeah, man, it'll be great to play with him. I didn't get to coming to college, but yeah, man, it'll be a blessing.
Do you feel like some of the problems,
Just how to be a pro, man. Just how to be a pro. I heard a lot of great stories about Donald, him coming out of A&M. I heard a lot of great stories of him being on the Cowboys right now. So it'll just be a blessing for the next one, man. Just so all that knowledge will be exposed. So. Oh man, just being a smart player, man. Having high IQ on the field, man. Showing the game now for myself.
Yeah, but I feel like I've improved on everybody was asking if I have ball skills. When I showed, I got the ball skills, I trusted, and I knew I had that in life, so I had to go make some plays.
I feel like I can do both, man. I find very versatile, man. Whether that's pass game or run play, so I can do it both. I can do it all.
Right. I mean, I'm looking forward to playing for any type of coach. Somebody that can go out there and better.
Oh yeah, man. Not necessarily stressing, but just watching that film, man. Seeing what they need, so I can bring it to my game and help me out. It was definitely mixed both, man. A lot of weak keys that go man two zone, so put a lot of different defenses that
Big matchups. Anytime I get to go up against bring it to week in, week out. That's my favorite thing to do. Watching Sauce and those rookies, it's great to go through that.
Oh yeah, man. I definitely like both, man. I'll have to say pressure. Oh yeah, man. Of course, like Jalen Ramsey, Davis White,
guy, I talk to him all the time. All good things, he gets to be great things.
I watch the
Telling me to go in, be yourself, and the right thing. Level is the highest level. It's new speed, it's everything. Even more study, whatever you did in college, you got a bit more.
Most definitely, just like I said, keep moving on technique, man. Take them angles where get to that ball, get that reception. Definitely just keep being aggressive, getting that ball. So. Oh man, I love Mike Tyson. Growing up, first started watching football, I see Mike in the Super Bowl. So yeah, man, I admire him as a coach, man. Blessed to speak to him still.
Kind of flip mid route or mid stance.
Yes, sir.
The PBU.
You didn't get an A?
I didn't get either.
Yeah, I think long versus somebody that can.
It was more about Coach Elko. It was more like man, but it was like it got keys that can go zone, a lot of match coverages, a lot of split coverages, things like that. Coach Dirk is more like drop 8 zone. We did play a lot of men, we played a lot of coverage. It was a combination of both, but a lot of zone.
I've
been training at extra physical with Dallas. My goal is for this week is to go out and showcase my skills.
It's been great being able to put on for Columbia and my heritage. So I'm excited.
Vincent, have you talked to the Falcons?
I feel like my sophomore year is Auburn. Throughout the week.
Are you familiar with AJ Brown's work with the Falcons?
Yeah, I watch him all the time. Great owner that I love to watch and see what he brings to the table.
Same thing with North Carolina 2020. They could have scored. I could have made them go up in half before halftime.
I'm really ready to
basically see what they were doing, see it on film, got teams all year long.
All the best what they do.
Basically just watching the quarterback shit.
Hey, Bill, can you move an inch and a half closer to him?
Like I said, I'm just being a small player. I have high IQ. When it comes to the playbook and reading that film,
yeah, my toughest matchup, I'll say, Drake London.
Hey, Bill, move another 3 inches to the left. 3 inches to the left.
Pretty much.
And that's one receiver. I feel like I can.
If possible.
Top going against him, and I'm excited to, like I said,
all those guys,
get in there.
every DB there, man. I can go down to this. We push each other every day, man. Create a brotherhood. That's known each other for 2 months before coming here.
We went back and forth.
I love those guys,
and senior year.
Pray for their blessings. We all
that really prepared me a lot for college. Going up against him, following him around. Him making plays, me making plays, going back and forth.
My brother and my teammate Antonio Johnson.
It's huge.
Just seeing all the strides made over the years, and seeing him in this process now, proud of that. So,
what do you think about Yeah, that game I was on him almost every snap. Following him around, playing both ways. It was a lot of fun. Got a lot of mutual respect for each other. We talk to each other.
I think it's pretty cool, man. We finally get to have that rivalry back. Every year, every game is going to be fun and exciting for both teams. But you know who I'm going for, man. Let's get them all the way. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I met with him.
Can you repeat that one more time? Oh, yeah, most definitely. I went to school with guys that was Texas fans, A&M fans. They arguing about it all the time. Who's better? Just in the community, man. You see people drive with Texas emblems on the back of their car, A&M emblems on the back of their car. So everybody in Texas, you know about that, right?
What would that be like if you say that's a back door?
It'd be great. Just him being him, going out there and being able to lead people.
John Gilbert, him coming in, starting his last year, man. It's going to be exciting to watch this shit. Player. Also, Demani Richardson, him coming back, I think that's going to be exciting for the defense. Play back there, that captain. So I'm excited for the team to do. Oh, yeah, man, those guys are players. They played a lot last year. Had to step up at a very young age. Those guys are going to be great players, man. They're coming in, us helping them out, show them all the knowledge and stuff like that, man. Those guys are players. I'm excited.
what I did, just like I kind of explained earlier, a lot of film studies goes into that, knowing what the receiver I'm going against, how they want to attack.
Man, I was like my little brother,
how
my
they're going to attack me.
roommate,
So I got
our games, like game stuff. So like, just being in the room with him, night for the game, me and him going over film, playbook, things like that. It's like my little brother. So I'm excited for the future, man. I hope he definitely enjoy this. Oh man, he's an athlete. He's an athlete. Like when it comes to being an athlete, like smooth, it's like he just has.
So we're always talking about it.
And
It would be a lot of fun. No, we never done it.
I can't wait to see him.
It would. I'd be excited. He's not the most. He doesn't talk the most smack. He's still talking smack, but yeah.
I want to say yes.
I mean, he just wanted me to play what I love.
Hey, Bill, is that Jalen Jones on the other side?
Track, so it was just he knew what I was doing.
To the boundary. Most of the time, that's where the ball is going. To the field, definitely reading more keys. Like I said, being the defense.
Phil.
Man,
that's what they do. They're great
offense based on formation, the line,
they know the game so at the highest
that's definitely the difference in that.
Going in with the mind.
I love playing both sides.
That's why I feel like they can help with their game.
Not necessarily. I feel like both field and Chris physicality. So I just need my style of the game. So I play that way to any time. So.
Hey, Bill, who's behind you on the? Who's behind you?
I mean, Melissa, the oldest one, she got the crown. Olympian. So I'm gonna give it to her.
I mean, not who's behind you. Like who's on your?
In my direction. I've been through the process of
I can hear some. Maybe they're done.
I talked to him time. He was always around the house.
They asked me about it.
I remember playing with them.
I told him, like, put me anywhere you want to.
This is all cool.
Chris, can you repeat that one more time?
Yeah.
Hey, get closer, if you can.
You talk about a guy on the
Christian,
brother, someone that like he has your back no matter what. He's gonna do his job. He's gonna go 100%. He's that guy.
Oh, get closer because that other speaker is in your frame. I can hear the other speaker. You have to move a little closer so Christian can hear you.
Like playing my
talk about a guy on the field.
Like I said,
that's
study. You got to trust your instinct. We got there earlier with the rollout play, so kind of it was coming back.
So I don't personally know Dono. Just heard like stories about him coming in. Of course, like growing up, coming out of high school and stuff like that. Games like Dono played. Just seeing him on the field, man.
We
talk about a guy. Dono Wilson's dad. I knew him coming to the league. I knew he was gonna be a problem. And he's showing it. So
being able to change on the fly.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Just the way you come.
Christian, you have the most.
That emotion for it. You know what I'm saying? Like playing like passion, like true of passion. Yeah, man. Donald has that. See him? I was like, oh yeah.
Christian.
Bring that juice, man.
Great. Don't being able to
I feel like one of the guys that set that standard for
how the game is changing, how the long ball, physical speed like that. Seeing that, like I talked about earlier, it's great because it's like.
Oh man, you talk about speed. Man, I feel like H.A. He's probably.
One last question. Last question right here.
You have the most smooth, perfect back pedal I've seen of anybody in this class. How did you get there?
I appreciate that, but
somebody that he comes every day, he works
day in and day out.
He knows he's going to get a lot of carries.
This is what I want to do my whole life, so it's something you want to do.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So just shout out to my golf Mike. That's my trainer.
I think Terrell also
been through a lot. He got to work today, so
I think he's doing an excellent job.
Thank you.
I'm seeing like guys like Mika and them flying around, TJ Watt, Haywood and things like that, man. I mean, they play aggressive, very physical. So
Could you
Hey, Bill, who's the other voice coming from?
It's coming from the next podium. That's why you have me come over here right by the other podium.
Oh, well, spin around then. Spin around. Spin around.
Oh, well, they just finished up over there too. Yeah, but yeah, that was Antonio. I mean, yeah. So they had Antonio Johnson right next to me.
Your fingers in the screen. Hey, Bill, your fingers in the screen.
Oh,
Your hands
yeah.
on the screen.
Hold on.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Pardon me, sir. Pardon me. Oh my gosh. But yeah,
Welcome to my world.
his footwork, man. God, it's ridiculous how good his footwork is. Soccer and other stuff, but his footwork is off the charts great.
Great stuff, Bill.
He's different. He's goofy off the field, but once he get off the field, he's strictly business.
Hey, Bill, move out of the. Yeah, there you go. Let us see his face better.
I love that meeting. They were good.
4 inches. 4 inches to the left. 4 inches.
Jordan Battle. To me,
yeah. Thank you.
One of the safeties in this draft class, and I look up to Jordan. Yes, sir. And I take a lot of stuff from Jordan.
Hey, Bill, tell us who we're looking at.
The way he plays the ball in the deep part of the field is, I love that about him. And he's a leader. And somebody you just count on all the good jobs.
I think we're looking at Clark Phillip. Is that Clark Phillip of Utah?
I wouldn't say I necessarily studied. I've been playing the game since I was 8 years old. So I was taught the fundamentals of tackling when I was 8. But who I look up as a huge sound tackler is Cam Johnson and Troy Polamalu. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, let's see.
Let's give you the wide angle view, folks. Let's give you the solo view. There you go. That's what Mr. Carroll sees. Until he turns around. Froze. So he froze. So therefore, he froze. Okay. Oh, froze. 2. Interesting. There we go. That's solo layout now. Dual. I don't know what's going on in Bill's end. Hey, welcome to the broadcast. He is obviously on site, but there are internet delay issues at play, as you can see, which have caused his, camera to go off. So, but he's got some, as we say, good stuff. Started out with the great, well, I should say, got Christian Gonzalez, but also before that, we had Sidney Brown and the great Daniel Scott of your Stody Golden Bears of California. Nice exchange, properly done by Bill, orchestrated by yours truly. And yeah, so I believe Bill is done. He's headed to stay. Let me connect with him to make sure. Okay. I believe in direct, old-fashioned communication. Hey, everybody! Welcome to the broadcast. Hey, Bill, you're done, right?
Hello.
You're done, right?
I was gonna maybe try to grab one more, but yeah,
Okay.
I'm just.
Oh, it's your call. If you were, see, I didn't know what happened because the screen. That's why I called. I didn't know what happened because the screen went out. So I'll let you know. Go in.
Did it?
Yeah,
Okay.
That's what happened. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me go back and check on that.
All right, I'll get off the phone then. Okay.
Okay, give me a second.
Sure. Communication in these matters is vitally important. It really is. With on site there, producing it from here, and you don't want to get trapped into what I call black box syndrome. Now, what is black box syndrome? This is a box, okay? And Bill's face will appear over here, right? Momentarily, hopefully. And that here he comes, right? And there he is. Okay, added to the screen. See? Yeah. Wow.
Defensive backs like Camden Chalmers, Purdue.
So it's vitally important to make sure that you have communication with the person on site, because you're partnership. Equal parts you, equal parts Bill in this instance.
I hope the Eagles like not Kim Chalmers.
He may have things he wants to get. Hey, Bill.
Oh,
Great,
yes.
Great stuff. Great stuff. Great stuff.
Thank you, sir.
You got it. Thank you. Yeah. I was just talking to folks about how we coordinate. Here, because it's pretty innovative. I don't know that I've ever seen anybody do this the way we're doing it. I'm pretty sure this is another innovation. Yeah. Yeah.
Quite possibly.
Yeah. Because we use smartphones and we're using the technology. Yeah. So we can take a whole group of people in here with us from different parts of the world if we wanted to, folks. You know.
Whatever I go. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So this is nobody else is doing it like us. Look at, you got someone who's just doing a photograph, some guy who's just standing there, another person just standing there. Look at all of them. They're writing on notepads like it's the doggone 20th century. And then there's Zennie 62 Media innovating in tech, in media tech yet again. Okay? Yet again. This is our hallmark, folks. This is why I have the stock that's registered in Delaware. All right. This is a company you must invest in. What we do is path breaking. Nobody else does it like us. Nobody. And they could. Okay? They could, but they don't. They don't. We'll have cameras like that lady's back there. She's got a single camera. Okay. Big camera.
They're for Corey Trice, and I think they may be affiliated with the university. So
is
there's
that
a lot
right?
of pride and excitement around
Yeah. Yeah. You want to go over there and get him? Where do you want to go, Bill? Go where you.
I'm going to try to get a little bit of at least two people. But yeah, and since there's a chance we may be distantly related, Trice was my grandmother's maiden name.
Hey, sometimes, I'll go to a player that doesn't have a lot of people around them just so I can get closer.
Yeah, well, I mean, I could do that. That would be easy to do with a couple of the ones down on this.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, please, because get out of the fray, because we don't need to be. I don't like to be in the crowd because the crowd doesn't do what we do anyway. So, we're advanced.
I mean, well,
we'll
do it for the junior. So I'll get a little bit of him, and then I'll move down.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Hey, Bill, did you hear I said Wakanda forever?
Does your dad want? I think it will probably mean a lot for me and my family. Been in the Pittsburgh area for a little bit now, so staying at home a lot.
You remember about workouts on practice?
Definitely remember a lot. That was a core memory of mine, just growing up and being able to have that experience with him and Dino Thomas was a lot. Yeah, I've met with them. Pretty great organization. I don't think he'll be too mad at the situation. He'll just be happy I got picked up for the team I want. Yeah. You just want to get a competitor that likes to compete at anything you do. I kind of get down like my dad on the field, like my mom on the field. So I'll say that's a good mix.
Oh, a lot more.
What did you say? No, not Jack. Yeah.
Was there any Steelers that took you under their wing? Any players that took you under their wing?
No, not really. I just came in to be a sponge with every guy that was in the facility. They didn't really have too much time to talk to me or tell me too much information. But yeah, it was great. No, not yet. You say that again? No, I haven't spoken with the Eagles yet, but I feel like Philly's a great city, so I'll definitely love to play there. I remember as a young kid, I did one-on-ones with AB, so that was a nice treat. I know he wasn't going 100%, but just to be able to line up against him was something special. Yeah, I spoke with the Cowboys. That don't mean a lot, especially with playing with Micah. Didn't get the chance to play with him at Penn State because he opted out COVID year. So just to be able to line up with him would be great. I'll say I'm a physical press corner that's gonna get in your face and a lot. I'll say pretty much. I don't got a measure. It's pretty long. Yeah, I'm at Washington. Yes, I did. It was great. Those are great people over there. Great organization. They got some of Penn State guys, Jahan Dawson, Shaka Tony, and Tariq Castro Field. So I talk to them a lot. Just to be myself, no matter what. There's people are always gonna make comparisons. So I have my name. He has his name for a reason, and just do what I love to do, and that's play football.
Who is the toughest cover for you in college?
That's a hard one because if you want to say overall, I'll say Jahan Dotson, but that's practice. But if not that, then I'll say Garrett Wilson. That's very important. That's what we do as a corner, is to make turnovers. But if you can't do that, then you better hold that guy to at least under 100. I really never had no ill will to Baltimore. That's probably more of my dad, and since his whole rivalry with them, I just love the game of football. So if I end up there, that'll be a blessing. She's more laid back, poised. She likes to smile a lot more. And just that whole attitude and character about her, I feel like I do that well. She has that to me. Me and Coach T was pretty cool. I was really close friends with his sons, Mason Tomlin and Dino Tomlin. We played boys and girls club basketball at a young age when I moved to Pittsburgh, and we just have that bond. So yeah. Yeah, I met with the Cardinals. He told me it was a great organization. I just remember going there when I was young, and the pools were like hot tubs. So that's what I fell in love with down there. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
Virgil seemed to really go after
I feel like it was more of a respect thing, so I didn't take it too personal. I feel like they respected my game, and one thing I just couldn't do was get complacent and just fall off my craft. So yeah, it was pretty good.
Joey, what is it about the Penn State program that seems to develop so many top picks? What is it about the Penn State program that seems to develop so many first-round picks, especially on defense? Particularly you, Micah, Jahan at receiver.
I just say the recruiting process. Coach T really hones in on taking care of the PA guys and getting them here, and we just all got that dog in us. And I'm proud of everybody that came through and opened the gates for me and the fellow guys that's here.
Joey, how important is it?
It's very important to me. I feel like I'm CB1 for a reason. I feel like I'm the best corner here, so I'm just here to really show my talents and prove why. Definitely. I know it's going to take time and hard work to get the trust, like I got the trust with Coach Franklin. But that's what I'm here to do, and I'm willing to do that and sacrifice anything I got to do to get that approval.
When you first got to State College, when you first got to State College, and now you're here on this stage, where do you think your game took the biggest steps during that time?
Definitely took some time coming in as a young freshman, not knowing everything, thinking I know everything. It took a couple of years, but it was great years that I needed. I wanted to leave last year, but it was hard. I had a hard conversation with my parents, and they told me I wasn't ready. And I took that and listened to them because my dad's been there before. So I would say just honing in on my skills, getting more in depth with the playbook, and really watching film.
That conversation, I just want to follow up. Did that conversation change anything for you mentally when then you stepped onto the field this year?
Definitely, just to prove them and prove everybody else that I was ready.
When you say ready, what do you mean by that on the field, off the field?
Just both, just to show that I can carry myself on and off the field, that I've matured and grown up from the previous years. It was really just that grit I have in me, that competitive fire that I have in me. I didn't want to just leave my guys out there. I know they needed me, so I did everything I could just to go back out there and try my best.
Joey, what would you say has been your biggest motivation throughout your entire career? You know, whether it's starting football at a young age, what has motivated you? I mean, it is hard to get to this point. It takes, a lot of trials.
I'll say my family really motivated me. Just really a legacy standpoint for me. My dad's been there before. He's done it. I want to do the same thing and just be better. That's the main thing he always told me. He wants me to be better than him. So that's what I'm gonna strive to do, and that's why I'm here.
Joey.
No, I never met him. He seemed like a cool guy. Kind of cold shoulder, but that's awesome. I love that.
Joey, we know your size is obviously obvious to all of us, but what about your game is maybe not so obvious that you want to point out here this week?
My game speed. I feel like people don't think I'm that fast, so that's why I'm here to show people that I can really fly.
Joey.
I feel like it was a great impact. Now, a lot of organizations like a long, lengthy corner that could run, and I feel like I fit that bill, and I could be physical too. Yeah, definitely. I'm excited for all those guys. Kalen King's gonna be a great player next year. He got a lot of stuff to do, and I'm excited to see him play.
Joey, what are you doing to get your hands on more footballs?
Really just honing in on my skills, repetition every day, jug machines, stuff like that, just to keep it going. High tracking the ball when I have free chances. Last year I was a little bit more handsy, and that was the main reason I had like 10 or 12 penalties. And this year I took that down to 3 or 2. So I feel like that was a big jump and change into my coverage. That's really just trusting myself and my abilities. Just make more plays on the ball. I feel like I left some money out there on the field this year, and definitely going to work on that so I can make more plays.
Joey, since everybody asked about your best former team,
he said it was I lived down in Miami when he was playing with the Dolphins. It was a great experience. Loved the weather down there. He said it was a great organization. No, not yet. Yeah, no, not yet. For some guys, I would think so, but not for me. I know what I bring to the table, and I know what I could do, so I'm not too worried about that.
You have better hands than you got.
Of course. No, not yet. No, I don't know. Oh, that's a tough one. I would say, well, for corner wise, there's a couple. Richard Sherman, Patrick Peterson. Those two guys were really the main two OGs that I really looked up to. But Jalen Ramsey was another big part of why I really changed the corner. He made me rock the double sleeves, just stuff like that. He was a great player coming out of college and still a great player now.
Joey, how did watching Sauce impact your confidence that maybe you could make an impact right away like he did this year?
Yeah, people say our game is similar. I could see that a little bit. So just to see him be able to do what he did with the impacts as a rookie, I feel like I could do the same, and really excited to go out there and just show my talents. Jalen Ramsey, that's definitely him. Love how he played, love his physicality and stuff like that. So definitely him.
Joey, yelling with your parents said you're not ready, or was that something like
No, yeah, it definitely hurt. Yeah, it definitely hurt. Definitely didn't want to hear that from your parents, but I knew it was from good intentions, and they were right, because if I didn't, I don't think I'd be in this position right now talking to you guys.
Joey, going back to 1 interception in 3 years, is that just a lot to do with quarterbacks not throwing your way?
Yeah, definitely had to do with some of it. I definitely didn't get a target a lot. especially toward the back end of the season. But I knew what it was. I knew that it was a respect thing, so I just had to keep my composure and just keep playing great football.
I remember the 3-0 your dad was with Miami, came back to Pittsburgh.
No, I don't remember that. I feel like they told me everything. I know I came in as a young guy, not really knowing a lot, and he just took me under his wing, him and Coach Terry, and just showed me the ropes. And I feel like without their help and their counsel, I wouldn't be here right now. Shout out to them. Yeah, I met with the Packers. Great organization.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Bill. Hey, let me take that graphic away. Here we go.
So that wasn't on.
It was not a. I meant to
My man. How you doing?
Yeah, so I guess it's tall corner day.
It's all talking.
Gonzalez, then Porter Jr. Now, this guy's arm length is silly.
So excited to talk to a guy like off to the side and talk about some of their games and stuff like that. When it comes to this stuff, like I had the Virginia kid at the very end over there. Nobody was talking with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's another 6'2.5" dude.
Yeah. So I ran over and talked to him, and I was like, all right, let's talk some press technique. And I was like by myself for like 10 minutes. I was like, let's talk.
Yeah, he's really good. People are sneezing so hard on Anthony.
Yeah. No, I was looking at before I walked over there, and it pulled up that Tennessee linebacker a couple years ago who has a great shot and shit. And I was like,
Hey, Bill, who's your friend? Don't forget the.
Sorry, Zach. This is so I'm streaming. So this is Zach Hicks, Locked On
podcast,
Locked On podcast,
and Sports Illustrated,
and
we'll
that
that in
little
there.
something called
Little
SI,
something.
yeah, a little something.
Hey, how are you doing?
Zach and I have known each other on Twitter for about 6-7 years.
Dude, we're like at 8 or 9.
No, you're probably right. Yeah. You're Gen 2 of draft Twitter, and I was there when like Ryan Lowndes, EC Stoner, almost those guys are gone, except Dane Brugler, still out here doing it. He was one of the OGs of draft Twitter. Yeah. He was over that way somewhere. Holding court. Emery, right? Emery Hunt, another OG of draft Twitter.
Well, those are the two best in the game right there. Like,
you can't do much better. But Young Money right here, watch out. He's on his way.
I was in the draft game. Now I'm in the team covering game.
Which is fun-ish. Yeah, it's
I'm not a beat guy, so we're good. I don't do the beat stuff.
There you go.
I do the analyst stuff.
Which is, a little closer to, it's your thing.
Much better.
Yeah, but no, this kid.
I saw his size, and that's all I needed.
Well, there's more to it than that, but
That's all I need. 6'2", 200, that's all I need.
And Johnson's almost exactly the same size, right? Like 204, I think.
Yes.
And like 6'2.5" or something crazy.
I was trying to squeeze in with the Jalen Jones, or Jalen Johnson, or Jalen Jones, right? That's his name.
He's also a Jalen Johnson, also a corner. Not confusing at all.
Yeah. But no, Jalen Jones, I talked to him, and I was like...
Yeah, this whole Jalen memo went out a few years ago, apparently, because there's got to be at least 8 Jalen's, various spellings, who got invited this year.
Jalen Johnson years ago, that was my guy. Loved him. So good. I love Utah. I love Utah corners.
You really do. You really do.
I love Utah.
Hey, Bill.
Did you? Yeah.
Hey, Bill, ask the young lady if she was in Las Vegas.
Ask her if she was in Las Vegas?
Yeah, for the draft.
Okay.
League?
Sure. I'm being told to ask you if you were in Las Vegas for some reason.
No.
She was not.
Okay.
You know what? If you make T-shirts that say that, I will buy one because my girlfriend is. Well, I mean, she's not generic at all. Not at all. Not even a little.
Good catch.
So there's an NFL personnel person that works for the NFL. She was doing the draft in Las Vegas last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was not her.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's a great line. I love it. But Stanley Jean-Baptiste, I guess, was a bit of a heartbreak for you then.
Yeah. I'm more or less like talking to the guys from these schools. I don't have them all super high. Like Michael Ujamudi, I kind of knew. But
What he was and what he wasn't.
Such a smart kid, though.
Yeah. I mean, he could work in football.
Yeah.
If that's what he wants.
Oh yeah, no, and I love talking because Iowa they did that quarter stuff. Now it's the whole thing in the NFL.
Right,
So if I grab an Iowa kid, I'm like, talk to me about quarters, and now the whole.
Oh,
NFL
are you a
guy,
Riley Moss guy?
I think there's something there for him. Like
There's definitely something there for him.
yeah, he's a freak athlete. He's long. He's tall. Like
I thought for sure you'd be higher than you are.
I haven't watched corners too much right now. So for the draft guide thing I'm working on, I'm only doing O-line. So
okay.
I do it with the KC Sports Network guys.
Oh, okay, yeah. I need to grab your information because I'm going to bring you on my show when we talk O-line, since you have not watched everybody. I'm not trying to hang you out to dry.
No, I watched some of these guys though, and I'm like, okay, I kind of. But yeah, Riley Moss, I watched a lot last year, and I was like, big athletic kid with playmaking skills. Like yes. Again, Iowa quarters and all that stuff. Like,
so he's smart. He's attacking.
Yeah, and he can play in what the NFL's doing now.
Right, everybody's doing more and more.
Fangio quarters.
The Fangio quarters.
Everyone loves Fangio, except for my team. We got Gus. We got old Gus Bradley running the cover 3.
Cover 3, yeah, because
I'm a cover 3 guy. So.
Oh well, then
I like it.
There's fun to be had if you have the right people and you have at least one amazing safety.
Yeah, they got a 7th rounder out of Yale. Is what they got.
Well, that's not maybe the safety I was thinking. right. No.
He's a kid. Yeah.
Somewhat.
Did that a lot?
Yeah. I don't think we look alike though.
Just a little bit. Y'all resemble each other. What's it been like having him throughout this process, seeing what he's done to get to where he's at, and having him?
Well, I'm grateful to have him. I mean, taught me basically everything I know. I mean, we learn from each other's failures and our successes. So, I mean, it's been great to have him.
What's different about your game in relation to him?
Mine's just better.
Does he know that?
Yeah, he know. Yeah, I don't know how else to put it.
Okay, so then how would you describe how you play?
I mean, I excel very well in press man. I have great ball skills, willing tackler. I think I'm just overall a good corner.
Have you had a chance to talk with the Cowboys yet?
Yeah, I did. Actually, I talked to his cornerback coach. So, yeah, that was nice. Yeah, it was good. It was informal. Yeah. No, I had my formals at Senior Bowl. Yeah.
So you say you're a big press man corner. We love press coverage, man. You get up there in that face. What's the best part about being in press?
I mean, excuse my language, but you put your nuts on the line. Like, I mean, that's the best part about it. You compete. You're ready to go.
Yeah. And so how much of playing press is dictated on your terms and you reacting to what the receiver's doing?
I think it's like a 90-10. I mean, you go up there with a plan. And then you react off the things he gives you. So
yeah. Do you like to be physical every time, or do you have to have that variety in press coverage?
Yeah, I think you got to have that variety. You can't do the same thing that you can do with a little short guy. It's the same with a bigger type of receiver.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Probably Jordan Addison. Yeah.
This year, obviously, you guys moved to the next step. That's a couple of big games, big finishes.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to guess what the answer is. Like, which one stands out and means the most to you?
Probably Oregon. Yeah, definitely. Beating our rival. I'm 2-1 against them, so I got a battle there on top. But yeah, I mean, we took the initiative to take everything serious. The offseason was very hard for us. We grinded it out, and I mean, we took that next step.
What did that one mean compared to the 20 when the building's empty and they're throwing the cardboard people on the field and all that? But I was one of about 10 people in softball. So what did this one mean? It's as packed as it can be. The comeback.
Yeah, I think it just means a lot for the program. Jonathan Smith, he brought it from ground up. Where we came from. I mean, the culture around that place is amazing. So a win like that is just a win for the program.
When the Stanford game ends the way it does, what were you thinking? Because you're not on the field, obviously it's the offense.
Yeah, so we were a little ticked off. We wanted to rush the kick, but we didn't get to rush the kick. But yeah, I mean, that was a crazy experience. That was probably one of my closest games I've ever been in. So I mean, it was good we put it out.
When you talk about it being on the line, obviously Caillou's real good too.
Yeah.
He gets beat on that play. All right, that's part of the job. But like mentally as a corner, how do you recover? So if you're on the wrong side of the walk-off touchdown at the end.
Yeah. Well, I trained with Caillou. Caillou actually wasn't playing that
Oh, I
game.
thought it was on that. Oh.
Yeah, no. So, yeah, I trained with Caillou. Caillou's a good guy. But, yeah, on the other side of that, I mean, I don't know how you get rid of that one. But, I mean, you just take the initiative to go into that next week like nothing happened. Just go through your process during the week, how you study film, how you regularly. I mean, it's nature of the position. Things are going to happen like that at corner.
What made that Jordan such a tough?
He's real deceptive. He knows how to play with his tempo. He's quick, fast. I think like a 4-3 guy. But yeah, he's pretty good.
That's on the line.
My coach, my cornerback coach. Yeah, that's what he preaches.
I kicked out.
Who would you say are some of the guys that you watch the most at the NFL?
I watch a lot of people, but I think I learned most from my brother. But I like guys that get the ball. Xavier Howard, Trey Diggs get the ball very well. I went to junior college in Oakland, California, so Marcus Peters. I mean, it's a bunch of guys.
Have you met with the Buccaneers this week?
No. I met with them at Senior Bowl, though.
Do you have a plan to meet with them this week?
No.
Rajon, what have scouts told you they want to see you work on?
I really haven't heard anything. Not in terms of what they would like me to work on, but yeah, I haven't heard anything.
And special teams is, especially when you first get to a team, as a young guy, right? What are the things that you bring as an asset, especially with your length?
Just being available. Honestly, I don't get hurt a lot. Available all the time. I'm gonna be gunner, front line, kickoff. I mean, whatever they need me to do. So,
what would you feel? What do you when you're meeting with teams, whether it's coaches, scouts, whatever? When you're saying biggest strength area to improve on, what do you tell them? They're not telling you you got to work on something.
So what I say my biggest strength is pressing, my ball skills. And then when they ask me what I need to improve on, I usually say tackling, but not my intent. So, I mean, I'm a willing tackler. I always want to tackle, but just the minute details about it, like your foot and your shoulder, wrapping up, things of that sort.
Are you going to do all workouts and drills here?
No, I'm not doing anything here.
Not doing anything?
Yeah.
That, I'm guessing it's injury.
Yeah, Senior Bowl, I had to leave a day early. Ended up leaving to go get an MRI in LA. Found out that I had a sports hernia, so I flew to Philadelphia to see Dr. Myers, and then just been consulting with him back and forth these past few weeks to see what I'm going to do. But it looks like I'm doing everything at my pro day.
Okay.
Hey, Bill, ask him what do you remember about Oakland?
194.
And that's where you've been most of the time, around that weight?
Yeah. I mean, the heaviest I got was like 202.
Hey, Bill, ask him what you
really impressive reps against like Jordan Addison. What was that matchup like? Kind of, can you take me a little through your preparation, maybe the week of, like in preparing for him and all those other USC receivers?
Yeah, I mean, they got a good group of guys. He's an awesome receiver, but I mean, we played Montana State the week before. I take my preparation the same from week to week.
Hey, Bill, ask him what he remembers about Oakland. He went to Laney College.
I trusted my ability, and I went out there and had a good day.
Oh, you said Rainey?
Yeah, Laney. He went to Laney. Tell him
Yeah, Laney.
From Oakland. Wants to know what he remembers about Oakland College. Enjoy it.
Yeah, everybody's saying that Jordan got the bag. I mean, it is the #1 receiver in the Biletnikoff winner, and you're saying you prepared for him the same way you prepared for Montana State.
Yeah.
I
mean, at Oregon State, we got awesome culture. The same process I went through for Montana State, I went through for USC. We didn't think they were as good as they were advertised.
So I noticed you like to get your arms on people, like you try to create that contact at the line of scrimmage with him. Was that part of your game plan going in?
Yeah, I think I do that very well, just week to week. But I mean, his frame isn't that big, so I was able to use my hands very well.
Have you met with the Steelers?
Yeah, I met with the Steelers down at Senior Bowl a few times actually. Talked to Mike Tomlin a lot too.
What's your favorite memory from Laney?
It's too many. It's too many from junior college. I mean, I don't know who I would be if I didn't go to junior college.
What about Oakland? Hey, Bill, ask him about Oakland. Ask him about Oakland.
What about your favorite memory from James Logan High School in Union City?
Probably just football. My head coach, Zach McNally. He's a hell of a head coach. He made me fall in love with the process. So, yeah.
Where was your favorite place to go in Oakland when you were there?
Thank you.
I still go to Oakland to this day whenever I'm home.
So, what are your spots?
Everton Jones.
Yeah.
I'm always at Laney.
Yeah.
Always lifting weights at Laney. I'm with Coach Beam in his office. But, yeah, taco trucks. I'm always at Oakland.
Excellent. Right, thank you. One more.
Yeah. Woo-hoo!
How has Nishan helped prepare you for the process, and maybe what has he told you about the Cowboys? Have you met with the Cowboys yet?
Yeah, I did meet with the Cowboys this week. With my brother, what did he tell me? I think the best advice he gave me was to was to just enjoy the process. Don't stress it too much. You know, put a big goal for myself, just going top 100 and things like that. But he just told me how he thought about his process of going into the league and how he felt like as long as he gets the opportunity, he'll be fine. So I think that was the best advice he gave me. But I mean, I've learned from him since I was like 5.
Was it informal? How was the conversation?
Yeah, it was informal, and I met with his DB coach. Okay. So I mean, I watched a lot of my brother's practice film and things like that. So it was pretty easy to talk to Coach Al and chop it up. We're like family already. So yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bill.
No problem.
Oakland in the house.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Wakanda forever. Yeah.
So a lot of times,
That was me.
You know, I had a conversation with everybody. Had Super Bowl 2 in here. Just have a conversation with everybody, getting to know everybody getting to know me.
I thought you were going to bed.
So far, just Philly and Tempe so far.
Oh, okay. What you need? Oh.
I just do my job, to be honest. You know, the ball, you know, eventually finds you at the cornerback, and I have to do a better job on my ball catching skills. But at the same time, I'm doing my job. You know, we want the ball, but at the same time, you know, we get paid to deflect the ball as much. So.
Tyreek, a lot of buzz coming out of the Senior Bowl about you, especially in those one-on-one drills. Just what was working for you down there, and what's your approach to one-on-ones to, you know, do what you did?
My approach is, you know, I'm finna go out to the line. I feel like my preparation and how I train and how I lock in on myself and critique myself is gonna give me an advantage at the line of scrimmage. But I just want to go there and earn some respect, put my best foot forward. So just up on that upcoming, I stopped my combine training and started back getting in the football shape and started back working on my football stuff. So I feel like it gave me a slight advantage there.
What about your game that maybe isn't obvious? Do you want people to know about? You know, something that you feel like is underrated?
My speed, to be honest, you know, I get questioned a lot on my speed, but at the same time, you check my film out or you check pretty much anything. You never see me too much getting blown by or getting outran by anybody. So I just feel like my speed is pretty much underrated, but I feel like that's one thing that I got under my belt.
Terry, what do you think these last?
Say that one more time.
Develop skills, play freshman.
Just critiquing myself as hard as I can. You know, as far as like stand more fluid in my hips, stand more square at the line of scrimmage, using my hands more, and giving and making sure that I get a receiver a hard time at the line, making them do things that they usually don't do, so they don't get into their routes as fast. Because you know, offense is a timing game, so just do as much as I can at the line of scrimmage to disrupt that.
Terry, what?
Of course, you know, just played in a couple of them throughout my college career, but you know, just got the opportunity to play in Miami. And every time I go in, I've been to a couple games on Sunday, so just seeing how fast I could switch around, it just gave me the opportunity and the visualizations, like you just said, so I feel like I can play with any team in the pros.
Tyreek, how do you feel like these last 2 years that the U were with DVD and that?
It was pretty good. Me and Coach DVD got along real well, and I took a lot of his coaching, you know, deep in. You know, he was fortunate enough and had opportunity enough to play in the league. So anytime he gave me advice or anything, I took it.
Did you give any combine 40 advice?
Nah, he didn't give me nothing. He just told me run fast. You know, he fast, so the only thing he could give me is just go run fast. To be honest.
Transition from college to the NFL.
You speak up one more time.
Did your transfer from Georgia to Miami help? Does that help you in this process transitioning from college to the NFL?
Definitely. I was blessed to play at 2 prestigious programs such as Miami and Georgia, and I would say that Miami and Georgia is 2 different programs, but also gave me that full around 360 circle that I needed. I played with different coaches. I played with different type of styles and how they wanted their corners and safeties to play. So just having them 2 programs definitely gave me a 360 advantage to be ready to play in the NFL.
Tyreek, what receiver's been the toughest to press and why?
All over, on my court. I would say George Pickens. That's one person that we went head to head in practice, and even though he was my teammates, we was both trying to kill each other and give each other the best opportunity. So I just say George Pickens is the hardest receiver I ever guarded.
And why was it so tough to press him?
Because you don't know what you're gonna get from George. He has the speed to run by you, but he also has the wiggleness to get inside and do whatever he needs to. And his catch rate is amazing. To be honest. So you never know what you're gonna get out of him. So you got to play him full throttle and full potential all the time.
Hey,
Tyreek, you've played some good football since Little League, being from South Florida. How do you think that competition helped you, be in this position and heading to the NFL?
A lot of people don't know this, but Little League I play a lot. Little League, I play officer guard, center. So really, just once I got to high school, I still respect my coaches for giving me the opportunity to play linebacker at first. So I've been all over the field, to be honest, from Little League up until now. So just having this opportunity is amazing.
Did you say?
No, we never really crossed paths, but we definitely know each other from the same area. I have respect for him in his game, and to be honest, he's from South Florida, so we pretty much know each other.
You mentioned playing in front of fans. Are they your biggest fans, your biggest critics, or somewhere?
They too much don't know nothing about football, but I ended up feel like I'm my biggest critic. Nobody's gonna critique me harder than I'm gonna critique myself. But they're definitely my biggest fans. And just seeing them there crowned senior night was one of the most amazing feelings that I ever had.
What would it be like to reunite with George on the Steelers?
It'll be a hell of a feeling, to be honest, because I know he's gonna expect nothing but the best from me, and I'm gonna expect nothing but the best from him.
Have you met with them yet?
Every night, I seen them when they have time off and stuff like that. And a couple of times I went back after to reconnect with everybody. So I seen them every now and then throughout the year.
Tyreek, you talk about that Georgia experience. What did you take away from your time there?
It's a standard that you got to hold yourself to, and you got to abide by, regardless of where you at or what you're doing. You should also create a standard for yourself, and don't do anything that's gonna have you fall short under it.
Tyreek, have you met with the Buccaneers yet?
I had an informal with him yesterday.
If I'm a general manager, I'm going to draft you. What type of player am I going to get?
You're gonna get an all-around dog. You're gonna get somebody that's coming in the building every day with a smile on their face, despite the situation that I might be in. I might not be starting, or I might not, be in the position I am, but I'm gonna show up every day ready to work, and always with a smile on my face, just to be happy, just to have this opportunity.
You know the Steelers?
At the Senior Bowl, yeah, I did.
What does that mean for Mike?
It was just amazing. I met with Coach Mike Tomlin, and we just chit chat a lot. Once I brought up George and I knew George, it kind of caught his attention, and he came over, and we just had a lot of conversation in between the interview that was going on.
Tyreek, I know you're not on an NFL team yet, but I guess what strikes you about the complexity level, the difference between playing in college systems and playing in NFL systems?
I feel like it's more of a mental game, just with everything that's going around, and that you gotta really dive into football now. If you really love it, you gotta start doing anything that's gonna give you an advantage to be on top. Don't have school, you don't have a lot of things going around, so you really just football is your life. So you just got to do everything that's gonna give you that advantage to still be available and be on the field.
Will Mallory's in the draft too. Obviously, you got to guard him in practice. What type of tight end is he?
Will is a great tight end. He's one of them tight ends that's gonna catch you off guard. He might look as friendly as he is, but he's definitely a dominant tight end. And he got the router and the speed enough to blow by any safety or any corner if you ever underestimate him.
Tyreek, how did
No, I haven't really spoken to him, but when he come back, to be honest, when he come back, we don't really talk much football. It's just like Miami is forever brotherhood. So you come back and you just try to give you knowledge on how to keep your body healthy and how he transferred his body from getting ready for the NFL.
Tyreek, how did transferring to Miami help your career, you think? And what was it like to watch Georgia, have success from afar with some of your teammates, former teammates there?
Transferring from Georgia to Miami gave me that different type of game. Georgia, SEC is really, big boy ball. And I'm not, belittling the other conference, but, far as like, it's a lot of running and, it's a lot of in between the tackles and everything like that. And ACC is more of a passing. more of a passing thing. You know, I've never seen a quarterback throw for 400, 300 yards, but, you know, and it just gave me the opportunity to get the full loop around of everything that's going on. And just seeing they're still my brothers. I'm still in the group chats. You know, it's never no love there. But just seeing them boys win, still cry. You know, I still cry because I knew what it took to get there. I knew the type of work ethic that they put in, and I knew how hard they worked to get there. So I just cried like I was still there. I call, you know, a couple of them answered the phone and shared the moment with me, and I just shared the moment with them. But I'm still proud, and I still tell them to this day, you know, I'm proud of y'all boys for going out there and putting the world on notice.
Two last questions, okay? Right here first, and then your last.
You mentioned being from Miami, obviously South Florida, the Brotherhood. How do you hope to give back in 5-10 years to your community?
I just want to be able to just inspire, you know, to be honest. Like right now I'm starting a nonprofit program, and the only reason I'm starting that is to be able to give the kids the opportunity that I had. You know, I had a 707, I was a nonprofit, and it gave me the opportunity to be able to travel the world, see the world, and see that there's other things outside of Miami, and that football can take you a long way once you lock in and focus. So I'm starting that right now, you know, just to use my platform and the stage that I'm on, just to be able to give back. Obviously, at the end of the day, all I want to do is take all the knowledge that I gained and everything, just to, if I could spark one person or one kid life, you know, just to get him that motivation not to give up, man. I made an impact that I needed to.
Last question right here.
Obviously, a lot of teams like man, stuff, what have you. It seems like the Commander felt a lot more around the help. How do you prepare for that? How do you feel comfortable you are in that type of stuff?
I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable enough to play in any system. To be honest, I feel like, you know, zone, off, man, whatever you need from me, I'm gonna go ahead and put my best foot forward and play within the defense. So just like you said, I'm used to playing man in a lot of quarters where I'm press man, but if the defense and the defensive coordinator need me to back off and play a lot of zone, I'm working on that constantly and daily just to get better at it, figure out different techniques, a different way that I can improve myself to be a better teammate and better for the defense.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Thanks,
y'all. Right now it's called R7 Dreamers. Right now, just, you know, trying to figure it out, get everything, you know, settled.
Mm-hmm. TD.
Great job, Bill.
Thanks, sir.
You got it. You having fun?
I'm gonna toss this in over here in the what do you call it?
Garbage can.
Yep. Yeah, water bottle.
Oh, I know where that is.
That's pretty much it for the interview.
Yeah, talked. Zach said that this, but they're done.
Yeah. So today's pretty much an easy day.
Yeah.
You gonna head over to the on-field stuff?
Oh, is that right now?
It's about to be.
Is it gonna be like 40 and everything?
Yeah, all that good stuff. Yeah, on-field drill starting in a little while.
Are you going right now?
I'm going in a few minutes. Yeah, that's where I'm headed next.
So I guess they're done in here for interviews, and no coaches are doing anything.
Nope. I mean, they're doing things, but not here. I promise you, they're doing things.
I was hoping that the bench press is over at Lucas now.
But you don't let you watch it anymore or something, right?
Well, I'm not
sure.
sure.
They do. Yeah, they do.
Open that.
Oh, they do. Oh, do they? Oh, okay. I thought they. Oh, I guess.
I would think so.
Bill, there's a whole bleacher setup over there for the bench press. You should check
Oh, there
it out.
is. Okay, I will. I'll swing over and check it out.
Walk on over. Keep walking. Yeah.
I think it's from 3 to 8.
Yeah, it starts later. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
See, we gotta get you some food again. I think we'll get you something tomorrow, right? Yeah. We got QBs and everything tomorrow. So
Yep.
tomorrow's
But yeah, I didn't know what we had done, but I guess this afternoon nothing here. So
You took Joey serious? You don't have.
Joey, about what do you weigh right now, roughly?
197.
That's lighter than what you were in the season, right?
No, I was always fluctuating from like 200 to like 197.
Oh, okay. Thought you were a little heavier.
Hey, Bill, point the camera at him. Bill, point the camera at him. Yeah.
Sorry. Yes. Well, obviously, been a fan of you and your father for many years. Enjoy this, right?
Hey, Bill, camera pointed at him.
Oh, right.
Yeah, respect the audience.
Right. Who's repping you?
I'm with A1.
A1. Okay, gotcha.
And then David and Andre.
Excellent. You're in good hands, as I'm sure you already know.
One of the guys wanted to interview Jalen, Texas A&M, and I told him, I said, stay around here. And I don't know if he's still in here or there, so I went, and he wasn't in there. So they said he was still in here. So I went, look for the guy, and it was like, oof, he's gone.
Yeah.
So I went and I went over there to the Texas A&M tables.
Huh.
It's been a hectic week.
Yeah, it's a whirlwind.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you ask somebody to do something.
Yeah.
Within 5 minutes,
Oh, we got her in the knack.
There we go. Keep your body and soul working. Yeah.
Yeah, I said, I was super if he's still there, because I didn't know if he's still here. And Mike goes, there goes Jalen, like there, and I'm like, oh, so I went for that guy. He was cool. So I've been watching for him, and yeah. I went and looked for him and didn't see him. It's like, dang it, I wanted Jalen to get interviewed. But if you guys are coming back, you have to let me know.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, I don't know.
Bill, your fingers in the camera.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see. Maybe go see the 40. Maybe go see what they're doing. Food's priority.
Yeah.
See you later, mister.
Oh, so you have an inside.
Oh, yeah. No, we got a little bit of
Yeah.
Get some of the scoop. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
This is the homie. She's the homie.
I see that. Oh, that's
And
beautiful. That's beautiful. I like that.
Nice to see you.
Yeah. I'll see you if you shout over to Lucas Oil. I'll see you in a little while.
Is that it, Bill?
For over here.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna head over to Lucas Oil. They're done with the media availability of the student athletes for the day.
Okay, cool.
I know, and the coaches by this time are all busy watching on-field workouts.
You want to close this out so we can upload the video automatically?
Oh, I guess. Let me see. So let's
Is there anything else?
yeah. So yeah.
Unless you want to
8, 9.
walk us out. Unless you want to walk us out or something.
Yeah. Well, I'm just showing you that's for
board.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's tomorrow's schedule.
But
So
again,
Bryce Young, G. Rice, Jackson Smith, and Jigba.
who's closer? We can't see.
Closer. Okay.
Yeah, more closer.
Well, really?
Yeah, seriously.
Okay.
Yeah. Even more.
More. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. Who's that from Stanford?
Oh, there's a couple guys from Stanford. Mike Wilson is one of the receivers here from Stanford. So he should be and then also the quarterback right there, Tanner McKee. So there's a couple of Stanford guys.
You know David Shaw when you see him?
Oh, sorry. Pardon me.
No, you're fine.
I'm blocking people's views here, Zennie, so I had to step out of the way.
I heck with him. Hey, do you know David Shaw when you see him?
Of course. How could I not?
Yeah. Get him and let him know. Tell him Zennie says hello.
Should I see him, I will do so. But I have a feeling he's going to be busy. But if I do see him just walking around, I will.
I don't know, since he's not with Stanford anymore. I don't know if he's allowed to.
Well, he does some work for NFL Network. That's why he'd be there. He wouldn't be just hanging around like a creep. He works for people.
Right, but I'm saying that he was representing Stanford at the same time when he was there. I don't know if he has that same.
Right. Well, no, he still has to deal with NFL Network. He'll still be, because he's working the draft for them.
Oh, is that certain?
Yeah. It's on their thing. No, it says if you look at their lineup of who's covering the draft, he's still on it.
Oh, thank God for that. That's great news. That's fantastic news. Who's the guy? Who are these gentlemen?
Well, first of all, we're going to drink in. This is our fashion moment. Ladies and gentlemen, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, wait a second, I thought this was the combine. Why is there a fashion show? Because Emory Hunt is here. That's why. And so walking the runway. So who are you wearing today, sir?
Jet Magazine. And what, 1978.
Oh, you got accessorized. You coordinated. I see that.
Three-piece. It's soft too. It's like it was, Razorback skin. Like,
Hey, Bill, he's back. He's a little backlit. Maybe you got to get the light, maybe to the angle, because he's backlit.
Oh, he is backlit. Yes. Okay, is that better?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
So this is the man, the myth, the legend, Emory Hunt, the man who
I am not the legend.
I have had the great pleasure of knowing this man for over a decade, somewhere around there. And just directly to which way? Right, we have TD, right, and there's Davenport, who has gone more utilitarian with his fit, but still stylish. Just a little
commuter look.
Right, exactly, the commuter look. And then Young Money over here, of course, is Jordan Reed, who I've had the great pleasure of watching as I guess I watched you both as players before I got to watch you as commentators and analysts. Yeah, exactly.
Zennie 62.
There we go. You Kobe. Michael, there it is.
Michael C. Jordan. He did a whole fashion thing. I was like, look at this dude, man. Light up the laying on the couch, like one sock off.
Whoa. Wait, what? What?
Hey, promotion, man.
Right? Nothing wrong with that. Shoot.
I was telling him about reels. You do the reels on time like that. I need to. It's on IG. Just post
yeah.
You sign up your business account, get money. Look.
Free game time. Free game from Teron Davenport.
This chick told me about it. Look, from my post in 2 weeks, just 2 weeks, like $100 in 2 weeks.
Oh, wait, what?
$100. This all on Reels.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I need to give you like 5 because I posted your Christian Gonzalez one. I did tag him.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, Christian Gonzalez is
the
so
good sandwich
sweet. Yeah, obviously.
Compliment question.
Right, compliment question. But I mean, literally, his footwork, sweet Jesus.
Hey, Bill, we've got Christian Gonzalez too. We got him. We got Christian Gonzalez.
Oh yeah. I mean, good Lord. I mean, there's a lot of great corners, a great class, but I kept going back to watch his footwork, and nobody's like that.
And to be that long,
and to move like that. That's what I'm saying. The combination, like I've seen 5'10", 5'11" guys do that.
Yeah,
6'2". No, ever. I know he's got and he can tackle. He's got it all. Yeah, he's my CB1 and has been for a while.
What you live streaming?
A little bit. Things wind down. Then I'll take a little break and head over.
Zennie 62 YouTube. Shout it out.
Yeah.
Zennie 62.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Say it. Zennie 62 YouTube.
I promise I will. I'm waiting. Don't just yell things at random times, Zennie. I wait for people to take a break.
Nah, forget it. You gotta be aggressive, man.
I'm aggressive but respectful.
Tell them where they're at. Tell them, tell them Zennie Abraham wants to say thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Davenport, sorry. Zennie wanted to thank you very much and let you know that if you're interested in, well, actually, at some point, I'm going to want to talk to every single one of you, but obviously you, because we got to drag you on Draft Central again.
It'll have to be like mid-April.
I know. We always, you're like the Pope. We have to book months in advance. I understand. I know how it works. I understand. And then Jordan, I know that you also are like you got like you're locked down, or you're allowed to come on other. Okay, I thought you were. Right. I thought I've dealt with this before. Yeah, we had Amy Trask on. We had to. I can't tell you the number of hoops we had to jump through, but I know how it works. It's not just that you're stuck up; it's that I know how your contract works. Mr. Davenport, do I have to jump through a million hoops to bring you on to talk draft?
I'm not as high profile. I do have to get approval.
Right. Can you tell me who I need to email to bring you on? Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
I don't have like extensive handlers. I just have.
You don't have extensive handlers like.
No,
you have to talk to so and so who then ask so and so. Oh, okay, okay. Do you have your card on you?
You have a number, man.
I do. So I'll just call you. I was, trying to be respectful. I know. I was trying to be legit,
It is legit.
Oh, it is
Being
legit.
legit.
Thank you. Oh, give me some.
Oh, Dad, that wasn't even Solomon up there. That was
Jordan.
the linebacker.
What do you think of Jake Hayner?
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite day 3 quarterbacks.
Give me some.
He's Case Keenum, Taylor Heineke type.
Yeah, but people always bring up those two. Right, a little bit undersized.
I think he has enough arm strength.
Enough, right? That's exactly the word.
I take it.
And he's tough. He's tough, mentally and physically. I feel like you could do a lot worse. I'll put it that way. Because I hear people. Why put yourself through all that? Why put yourself through all that? I'm downright mad at some of the quarterbacks here. People hype it up. Like, I don't want to be like mean about it, but like, what? What are you doing? Why would you do that?
I thought Darren Williams would get knocked out. Great quarterback. I'm seeking out that picture.
Oh man. Oh, that's right. You know about washed guy boxing or whatever they call it. What do they call that? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's not what they call it, but
it's basically that.
It's basically that. Welcome to the washed guy boxing league. Kendall Gill will be squaring up with.
That's the name.
Yeah, well, remember Kendall was trying to fight for a while. Remember that?
I didn't realize he was trying to.
Yeah. He got back out of it, and he's now in the media, like where he should have stayed. But yeah, after he retired for, I don't know why, but he got into like the fight game for a minute. I don't know if somebody told him he should do it or just, I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, KG was trying to get into the fight game. I was like, it's not a hobby. You probably should ask around. That's a real job.
Yeah, how you doing? It's easy. Yeah. Black dude.
Hey, Bill, what are we doing?
I was trying to remember the name of somebody. Is it the same? Right, Mugaleta or something like that? No, not him. Oh, okay. Mugetta, yes. No, not him.
Yeah, I'm about to go. I forget his age.
Younger cat or an older cat? Okay. I thought they were done.
They had pushed back. Aaron Brown was pushed back.
Oh, okay. So they have one special late one. Okay, hold on. There's like one special late after hours. Let me see if I can catch one guy.
Go get him.
I guess he got stuck in medicals or something.
Oh.
Yeah, great season. Everything carries right away. We got to just take off with it. But he's going to be a great player. His potential is off the charts, and I think that he's finally realized that he can do what he can do.
Bill, I think you can zoom in too.
Sure. So no, I knew Coach Walton my whole life. Actually, his son, my best friend.
There you go.
I already knew he was coming in. I knew it was going to be. He's like a father figure to me growing up. He really pushed me at all times, and I just know that when he came here, it was no bullshit. I had to pick it up and go.
Over the course of your career at Ohio State, you played for Jeff Hafley, Kerry Combs, Tim Walton. Those guys all had NFL experience. How much did that help you prepare for this level to have coaches who had already been at this level?
It helped a lot. They gave me the mindset of an NFL player. Like most college coaches try to just teach certain things, but they showed me the more detailed part of the game. Is not all on your athletic ability. Because when you get to NFL, everybody's talented, everybody's athletic. It's all about what are you going to do with it.
What can Jackson bring you to that receiver?
Jackson's a electric player. He can change the game. He can do everything. I mean, I don't even know one thing he can't do.
You sustained an Achilles injury tear a couple of years ago and came into the season and performed well. You carried that over into the Shrine Bowl where you had his standout practice. How do you feel about where you're at physically and what are you trying to show the NFL in that?
I mean, physically, I feel amazing. I feel like I'm just go out there and so they can see in person. I mean, they already seen some at the Shrine Bowl, but now I get to do it in front of the GMs and head coaches and opposition players.
During your time at Ohio State, you played with a lot of good receivers. Who was the toughest to cover in practice? Had to be one.
Shoot, all of them great in their own way. I mean, Chris fast, smooth. He's very deceptive. You play off, it's gonna be a long day. Garrett, he's just a freak of nature. I mean, he catch the ball when you're right next to him. He can stop on a dime, change directions. I would say Marvin's just a creative player type deal. I don't even know how to explain it. He's a freak. Jackson, he's quick and elusive. You try to take one step and he's faster than people think.
What did you think of Garrett's rookie year?
It's amazing. I mean, Chris and Garrett had both amazing years. Them two is competing for offensive player of the year. I mean, that just shows that Ohio State receiver I guess now.
How important is it that the back have an impact, I guess, as a leader, kind of throughout the whole roster? And what impression did you get from Kyle?
Them two, I feel like they learned a lot from CJ. CJ is a great leader and on the whole team, on offense and defense. If our defense having a bad day, even though he's doing good against us, he's going to get on us and make sure that we figure it out. Because at the end of the day, we're all the team. The offense is the same way. And I feel like those two learn from CJ, and I feel like they're going to just take the next step and be more vocal as leaders.
Yeah, if you're to year two.
Their defense is when you first learn, it's very hard. It's very challenging, and once you get the hang of it, everything is rolling, and it's gonna be exciting defense.
Cam, in which ways did you?
I'm sorry.
Cam, if you're to brag about yourself, sorry.
I appreciate it. I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that's now the last player from this position group.
Cam. Good.
Yeah, Cam Brown, Ohio State.
Yeah.
And like a lot of the defensive backs here, he's played multiple positions. That's kind of a thing you're seeing more and more.
Where'd he go?
Guys
Where'd he go?
He went that way to medicals or whatever. I mean, they like he went that way to behind the stage.
Oh, okay.
And so when they're done, they go.
I don't know. He was the beginning. See ya.
Is that a grandbaby?
I can't necessarily.
Well, first of all, congratulations. There's nothing better.
Oh, crap. Sorry. They were reckless or like overtly aggressive.
Okay. Just saw a beautiful picture of Greg Cosell.
Hey, Bill, was that the media workroom? Hey,
What was
Bill,
that?
Was that the media workroom?
That's part of it. Yeah, there's one here, and then there's a large one upstairs. So it's like the.
Oh, give us a quick pan around in there. Give us a quick pan around
That's
in
like
there.
Yeah, that's like radio. Oh, well, I can't get back in because you back through security. But that's radio and television, and then print is upstairs.
Yeah, I know where print is. That's a long walk around that place, boy. Woo.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That place is a workout. Ugh.
Bruce Feldman is over there.
I have bumped into your backpack several times, Mr. Harvey. I want to apologize.
Oh no, you're good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There's been a lot worse during the course of the.
Oh yeah. Well, did you play line before? Were you a lineman?
No, I never played.
Really? How? Now I'm mad because if I had your size, oh well, whatever. I'm not gonna get into it.
Like that. Well, at least
You're 6 feet even, right? Or
yeah.
Yeah. You could have been a center.
Yeah, it would have been like one of the small. Who's that one? Really short. Center?
There's some shorter than you, but yeah.
No, I know, but there was who was the one?
You probably AQ Shipley.
Maybe he's like 5'10".
Well, he was a little more than 5'10", but he was under 6 feet.
5'11".
Yeah, he was under 6 feet, and everybody freaked out.
No, I don't think he got it. He didn't get it in the NFL, right?
No, he was with the Cardinals for a hot second, but yeah, he's out of the league. In fact, you know what he's doing now? He's on what's his name's show? Pat McAfee's show as he breaks down stuff for them. But yeah, he had about a 2-3 year run.
I think a lot of those guys, that would be good for them to just kind of obviously see some of the NFL, and then after that.
Well, he's a good talker, right? It's worked out beautifully for him because he's a good talker. But yeah, he also had like shorter arms than me, like much shorter. Like, so I mean, I'm a short guy, but very long arms. He's a little taller than me, obviously about almost your height, but like 29 and a quarter or something. And so yeah, that's what people said. They said, right, he's a pterodactyl, or not pterodactyl, I mean the opposite. I mean, a T-Rex, right? He's a T-Rex, right? Yeah, everybody made the little jokes when he measured at 29 and a quarter inch arms. It's like, oh my God, he's a T-Rex. So just by hanging around for a couple of years, he did more than most people thought he would when he measured in. But yeah, it's a challenge. When are you heading over for on field?
I mean, like, what time did it start? 3?
I think it starts. Well, yeah, right. It starts at 3. Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, I get out of here. See. So,
oh, you're flying out today.
Yeah, flying out today. I'm not saying it'll be too expensive to stay the whole time. Hotel. At least what I was saying.
I thought you're spending that long Florida Times Union money.
Yeah, and they don't want. They're not going to want to.
Oh, they're not laying it out like that anymore. Like, just write you a blank check.
$1 million. That'd be correct.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm probably about to go figure out. Maybe go up to the media room or go get some meetings or something.
Yeah.
I might head down there. I don't know. Okay. Are you gonna be down there?
I'm heading down there. I'm gonna head back to my hotel, drop some stuff off, and then go over there. Demetrius, good to see you other than on Twitter.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Always. And that's Rick Spielman, who now is CBS Sports, formerly GM of the Vikings.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
Jameis Winston is in Tampa with his wife.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Yeah, just FYI. Jameis Winston is in Tampa with his wife. And you know what that could mean.
Okay. Yeah. Well, good for him. Derek Carr has taken an Airbnb in the area to facilitate, meetings with teams.
Your finger's in the way. Your finger is in the way. I don't know how you're doing that. Your
okay.
fingers. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How are you holding that where your finger always gets in the way?
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how. Oh, I guess I can do it that way. Yeah. I guess that way avoids the whole finger situation.
I always use a technique where I hold the phone at eye level with one hand. I use my free hand. I don't use two hands.
Yeah, right.
Looks like
why would you use two hands?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I would
nobody-
how you getting that,
No. Two hands. I don't even know how you use two hands. It make walking difficult, first of all.
That's true. Yeah, I'm trying to see if Dennis Allen is there. He's not. I don't see him coming up on Twitter anywhere. Let me see if Derek Carr is. Derek Carr. Because I'm thinking Derek Carr may be in the building. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm in the building. I know I think he's got a place, like I said, he's been meeting with people on an Airbnb in town.
The Saints have announced, apparently, to Dov Kleiman that they want to get something done with Derek Carr, and they're ready to do that, according to Jeremy Fowler of ESPN.
Yeah, but they've met with him on more than one occasion. So they're really
Right.
very interested.
Yeah. They're going to pay him $35 million?
I mean, I don't know if it's going to be exactly that, but it's probably somewhere in that ballpark, somewhere between 32 and 35, somewhere in there.
Boy, they're going to be in for a rude awakening. That's all I got to say. They're going to be in for a rude awakening. Woo. Because Derek Carr, that was image money. That was not play money. Because he did not play up to that level.
Well, he's had 2 really good seasons in his career, including one where he was a legitimate MVP candidate.
2 out of 9.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not disputing that. I'm saying 2 out of 9, but 2 really strong seasons. And of course, unfortunately, he got hurt right before the playoffs.
Look, I think Derek Carr is an outstanding person. He's a terrific sermon giver, but my issue with where he is now has to do with how he came in. They gave him the starting job. He didn't really have to compete for it, but a couple of preseason games out of college, Matt McGloin, I thought was a better technician. They let Carr.
Really? You like Matt McGloin?
I did, yeah. Yeah, he was no nonsense. He wasn't because he was a field general. He operated the offense. And the only thing I didn't like is that this was a reflection of the Raiders' lousy red zone scheme where he would occasionally throw an interception, but they also changed their red zone scheme whenever Carr went in, I noticed. Like they ran it quite a bit more. But my point is they wanted Derek for reasons that they have never really explained. They wanted Derek to be their guy. And they were trying to develop a kind of a trifecta of stars, wide receiver with Crabtree first, and then running back with Murray, and then Carr. And they tried that triplets. Who's that?
Well, I mean, part of it is just the limitations on McGloin. He couldn't really get the ball on deep routes outside the numbers. I think that's part of it.
Actually, he did a great job of doing that. Carr, however, he made a ton of mistakes that they sort of overlooked. And I chronicled this all the way back in the 2014 preseason on this channel. And Raider fans got mad and says, "Oh, you hate him." I said, "It's nothing personal. I'm just talking about business. I don't believe we can win with him." And the way what they're doing it, they're sticking him in rather than really honing and refining their scheme and getting the best quarterback to run that scheme. They weren't thinking about it. Your finger's in the way again.
Oh.
And they weren't doing that. And so it was really annoying to watch. And so he comes away from the Raiders saying, okay, I've been with them essentially, and because I've gotten these escalations in pay, even though my performance hasn't reflected it, I'm still worth as much as, or almost as much as Deshaun Watson. And that absolutely cannot see. Or let's put it another way. The Saints are prepared to give Derek Carr $10 million more a year than they ever gave Drew Brees. No way.
Right.
Okay. No.
Well, part of that changes. Some of that's the changes in the quarterback marketplace, though. I mean, that's not all. I mean, everybody's getting more money than people used to get.
Well, but still,
the world is.
If you consider how the Saints treated Jameis Winston and how they didn't even try to get back Teddy Bridgewater, they make it quite clear, and how they handled Taysom Hill, they make it quite clear they have a white quarterback bias, and it's really silly, and it's going to blow up in their face. And they don't concentrate on their coaching maladies. They do not know, absent Sean Payton, how to coach a ball control passing game. Not well. And
okay, well, there we agree. Your love for Matt McGloin, I can't quite get with. I watched a lot of Matt McGloin.
It wasn't my love for Matt McGloin, but you have to remember, I'm in Oakland. I went to the games. I know what I saw. Okay,
sure. I'm not disputing that. I mean, I'm not saying there weren't some things he did well, but I watched a lot of Matt McGloin. both Penn State and then afterwards. And there's a reason that I can't find, the NFL didn't have the same warmth or affection or whatever whatever it is that you have.
But that's
Regard.
it's not a matter of that. You're missing the point. My point is you do not bring a rookie in who's not ready to effectively guide the offense and then stick him in there without a competition. And that's what they did. They anointed him the starter before preseason was over.
Oh, well, I'm not. Yeah, once again, I don't think we're even disagreeing. Yeah. I just, like I said, I didn't come away impressed with any of my particular experiences watching Matt McGloin, but I agree with your other points.
No, I'm not saying he was impressed. I don't look at individuals, look at systems. I'm saying he ran the system well. That's all I'm saying.
Right. No. Right.
That's all I'm saying. And so I don't care about how a person looks or the underwear stuff and all that crap. That's for girls. My point is what I care about is what kind of system they're running and can he run it, and can he run it effectively? And the answer was yes, he can run it. Yes, he can run it effectively. And they had no reason to just stick Derek Carr in there. And I believe, my point is Derek is so used to being put on a pedestal that when he has to sing for his supper, he is not going to fare well. Okay? He is not going to fare well. He couldn't take the criticism of Josh McDaniels, which was, reportedly so. I wasn't there to witness this. This is what it purported, so take that for what it's worth. But he fit well with John Gruden, who I think went easy on because John is at heart a nice guy, whereas Josh, to me, comes off from a coaching perspective like he likes to yell at people. And
I mean, both those guys like to yell at people. Ask anybody who's ever been coached by John Gruden, you get yelled at.
John does it for humor. He'll
sometimes not. Talk to Brad Johnson. I've had a chance to talk to Brad Johnson.
Right.
Yeah, he coaches hard.
Hey, but Bill, I know John Gruden. Okay, I've been to parties with him. He told Bruce Allen at the Lee Steinberg Super Bowl party that I should be a general manager somewhere in the NFL. That was in 2004. So
yeah,
I know John.
He's a very different man at football practices, is what I've been told by many people who played for him.
He ain't that different from when he's out and about.
No, he is. He is. No, he will dog cuss you, man. He will dog cuss you hard.
No, well, sometimes I've done that. My point is, we're both Leos, okay? So I know John. I know how he is as a person, and I just disagree. My point is that Derek, according to now this I don't know, but what I read is that Derek could not take Josh McDaniels' constant hammering. Well, heck, if he can't take McDaniels' constant hammering, how does he know who else he's gonna deal with? I'm looking at a can now. And so, okay. So I mean, how do I know, right? I don't like the whole thing at all. And hey, Juan Flores, how you Juan say, hey, what's going on? We're at the NFL, or whether Bill Carroll has just put something in front of us. I don't know why. We're at Bill. What room are we in? Is it a lunchroom? We're in a lunchroom.
No, this is one of the exhibitors. A bunch of strength and conditioning equipment being exhibited. There's somebody demonstrating the hit axle, I think, or high axle.
You're getting lunch, right? You're getting lunch. What's the food? Hey, Bill, what's the food? What's that? What's he got there? Oh, Bill's got to take a sneeze break, as it were, I guess. Okay. Kilo. Folks, we need a sponsor. You want to put your name in here, your corporate name, for a draft, right? So, yeah. I think Bill must be. I know. I'm going to guess that he's making a plate for himself.
How's that reference?
All right. Yeah, the Bill's got his plate. Oh, now we've got fingers up. Fingers. And we have a can we're staring at. Why are we staring at a can? I gotta talk to Bill about his camera skills. Wow. Oh, let me do it like this. Sorry about that, folks. I have to talk to Bill about his camera skills. As you can see, we left this looking at a doggone can or something like that. What are you doing, Bill? Now it's frozen. Something's happened here. Well, it's not on my end, folks, as you can see. Bill is at the NFL Combine, Indianapolis, Indiana, day 3 of Zennie 62 Media NFL Combine coverage. 2 credentials. I'm there virtually. He's there in reality. Well, what am I? You know what I mean. Okay. So, yeah, I'm credentialed. He's credentialed. I had to credential in order to help him the way that I'm helping him. Because I get emails, I can tell him where to go, all this stuff. And in a pinch, if I had to fly there, yeah. What are we watching here? Bill, what are you watching? Hey, Bill, get up close. Hey, Bill, get up close.
Good rep. Good rep.
Hey, Bill, get up and go over and interview him. Go over and interview him. Yeah.
Right. So you're trying to push over. Okay. So right. That's good. I can make sure I can align them first every time. So I did that.
Hey, Bill Carroll from Zennie 62 Media. I'd like to know what your product is.
Right. And it's a strength thing. Are you right or left-handed? Well, that's the thing too. Your right hand is like trying to push faster than your left. Right. You know. That's great. Pretty cool.
Oh. Bill, ask him.
All of this is all made in the United States too. Every single part.
Oh.
I'm proud to make sure this is American design, manufactured here. Like I said, I work with DeAndre Swift right now. We have this at a couple different colleges, West Virginia University. We have a University of Florida actually for their swim team. So we want to adapt this to say if it's good enough for swimmers, why can't we adapt this for other types of sports? Right? I see the swimmers eating that up. They just eat it up. We have Michael Andrew. He's a gold medalist in the Tokyo Olympics. This is part of his protocol. Okay.
Is this a product you developed?
I work with the inventor. Yes, sir.
Who's the inventor?
His name's Todd Person.
Okay.
He's based out of California. He's one of the inventors. He's the CEO of the company right now.
What's
The product is called the Hit Axle.
Hit Axle, right. Yep,
There you go.
Hit
HIIT.
Axle. Hit Axle.
Yes, Hit Axle.
Yeah. Very cool.
And you're with the Browns? Well, obviously you're with the Browns. Pretty obvious.
What's the website for the company?
That's behind me, Monty.
The website. Oh, there it is. The website's right there.
Hitaxle.com.
Yep.
Height Axle, whatever it is. Hit Axle.
Yeah. No, it's HIITAXLE.
Folks, at the NFL Combine, it's not just the players, but it's equipment.
Oh, there's a bunch of exhibitors. Yeah, with all kinds of products. Hydration. Obviously every kind of exercise equipment, timing equipment, right?
Nice.
For people to do.
Nice. Interesting. I see the timing lights there.
Yeah, I mean, remember the Combine is really it's a bunch of medical testing, a giant conference, and a sales meeting, with some football testing wrapped around it.
Yeah, the women's conference, I think, was Monday or something. I believe it was. And yeah.
So yeah, that you get some of everything going on at the Combine. It's also a job market. A lot of people get hired here.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. That is very true.
Neck.
Very true. So I wonder if he goes to the Jets or the Saints first. Talking about Derek Carr. I don't think the Commanders won. That's why that guy looks like Dan Quinn. I know it's not him, but it just looks like it. I know Dan. Hey, Bill. Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
You want to close this out? Because I got to go in.
Yep. Because I'm going to head over in a minute. I was trying to grab something real quick so I won't get woozy later.
Sit down in peace. But tell us what to expect next and when you're going to be back.
Yeah. So on-field testing is next. So you'll get to see. Well, you won't get to see, right? But you'll get to see some reactions to what is going on field. I think I'm allowed to do that, and then some commentary. So I'll be able to provide commentary and reactions. I cannot actually show on-field testing for a bunch of reasons that you already understand.
Right. What time? We talked about this earlier, but for the audience, what time you're coming back?
About a little over 3 hours from now. Yeah. Well, no, actually, yeah, about 3 hours from now.
Well done, Bill. Thank you, sir.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
All right, folks, we're going to cut out. Bill, we're going to let Bill eat.
Yes, thank you.
Got it. All right, we're going to leave the studio.
Okay, I'll talk to you later, Zennie. And thank you so much.
Okay. You got it. The broadcast. I'll see you. Okay. So that ends this broadcast.